So for some reason, the sharing muffins video didn't work. So I'm just going to copy my recording from earlier and then post that up for you. Sorry for any problems it caused.
Hi everyone, so today we're going to be working on understanding the fraction AB as a multiple of 1B. What we're going to be using is called sharing muffins. In this task, we'll be going through reading the problem together. I recommend that you read it at least twice before diving into it, and then I'll be showing step by step how to solve with a couple of different entry points. If you'd like to go ahead and stop now, review the problem and try to solve it yourself, and then check with my work, that would be fantastic, but it is not required. I will have an assignment today, task 1G, that is required. So, sharing muffins. 9 friends are going to equally share some muffins. Each muffin is the same size. Each friend gets 1 and 1/3 muffins. How many muffins do the 9 friends equally share? Show all of your mathematical thinking. So we know that there's 9 friends. We know that they're equally going to get the same amount. All the muffins are the same size. They're all going to get 1/3 each. What we do not know is how many total muffins that it is that they are sharing. So that's what we're going to have to figure out. So we have, looking over, our 9 friends are each going to get 1 and 1/3 muffin. And then we need to figure out how many total muffins that is that they're sharing. So our variable is m for the unknown for the total amount of muffins. So one of our first entry points here is we know that multiplication is just groups up. So here we have 9 groups of 1/3. So you could begin by putting out your groups of 9 groups of 1/3. The majority of my students are past this step. They are to the multiplication piece, but just in case they aren't, let's go ahead and do a little bit of repeated addition first. So 1, 2, 3, 4 groups, 5 more groups is needed. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 1 more group of 1 and 1/3. So looking at that, let's go ahead and move that out of the way. So our 9 groups of 1 and 1/3. Of course, you can go through them right now and add all of your wholes. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 wholes. Now we're going to go through and we're going to count our thirds. Now, when I think about thirds, I automatically know that 3/3 make a whole. So looking here, I've got 1, 2, 3. So I know that this is 1 whole. Then I've got 1, 2, 3. There's 2 wholes, and then I've got 1, 2, 3. There's 3 total wholes. I also see that as 9/3. So thinking about 9/3, just to go back on the fact that 9/3 is also 3 total wholes, is that where you can take our numerator, divide it by our denominator. So 3 will go into 9 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. So 3 total wholes. So if we took the 9 wholes that we had, we added together plus the 3 wholes that we created with the thirds, I know that 9 plus 3 is 12. So they're going to share a total of 12 muffins. Now to see that in the multiplication piece, excuse me, without repeated addition, I know that I have 9 groups of 1 and 1/3 equals m. So then I can go through and multiply my whole first. So 9 times 1 equals 9. Then I'm going to go and multiply my whole 9 times 1/3. I can then represent my whole as a fraction and multiply through. So 9 times 1 is 9, and 1 times 3 is 3. Again, if you need to check, you can take your numerator and divide by your denominator. 3 times 3 is 9. 0 for 3 wholes. So again, I know that I'm sharing 12 total muffins. Now, if you wanted to check that work, what you could do is you could go through and take 9 groups of 1 and 1/3 equal 12 total muffins. Well, these 12 muffins are being shared with 9 people. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our 12 divided by our 9. Our goal is to hopefully get to 1 and 1/3. So if I took my 12 and divided by my 9, 9 will go into 12 1 times. 1 times 9 is 9. 12 minus 9 is 3. Now that gets us 1 and 3/9. But if I reduce or simplify my fraction, I know that 3 will go into both 3 and 9. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 9 divided by 3 is 3. So there's my 1 and 1/3. We get that. So today's assignment is going to be task 1G. We're going to use this exact skill in order to complete task 1G today, which will need to be turned in by the end of the day. Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day.